Hey everyone, this is Kay White. I'm going to talk tonight a little bit about GPT some more. We've been covering them, and let's pick up where let me back up. I won't pick up where we left off because I am specifically today going to talk about creating clip art, I believe. But how I've used my GPTs to create the clip art. And I'm going to show you some images that I actually created with you all previously. And it's been a little while because I was without my laptop for a minute, but basically I have a need for some clip art, and I wanted to really show you how I create clip art and give you an idea for what you might be able to do for yourself. You can create your own clip art if you choose to, or you can create it for yourself, is what I meant to say, or you can actually create it to sell. In either case, it's can be a really fun way to uh, create just really cute art. But I'm going to go into Canva. If you're not familiar with Canva, it can be a great resource for just everything related to creativity. There was some news today that I believe Canva bought Affinity. I'm familiar with both. I've used Canva a whole lot more than Affinity, so I'm looking forward to Canva integrating with Affinity so I can learn a little bit more about using Affinity in my business. So let's take a look at a few things here. And I have to get back to what we were working on previously the last time that I went live because I thought we were on to something and I can't remember what it was, but I remember that I was supposed to go back and show you. So I will still do that. But today I just have clip art on my mind, so I'm going to go ahead and create some clip art. Now, right here is a sample of some previous clip art that I did a very long time ago. But I think I'm going to use this a similar format, I should say. And I like pink because pink is such a girl's color, and it's one of my brand colors. My brand colors are pink and beige as well as black. So I just love using a lot of fun pink colors in everything that I create. And let me back up in case you haven't watched me before. My brand, and it is a trademarked brand. It's called Girls in Finance. And we started off some time ago just really trying to introduce young ladies, teenagers, young adult women to financial concepts and helping them to feel more comfortable creating easy to use financial tools. However, since then we've transitioned into actually creating more AI and more AI courses, more AI resources, and especially if you're thinking, how does the AI relate to finance? I'm all about just supporting young ladies and giving them good positive tools and resources, and that's the same with AI. We know that AI is here and it's going to be here for the long haul. It's not going anywhere. So I want to be sure that young ladies are familiar with it and have some options in terms of incorporating it into their daily lives and daily routine. In addition to that, I want to make sure that the women who follow this channel have options in terms of resources and things that they can use to create an income, be it a side hustle, as we all say in the small business world, those, or I should say, entrepreneurs. We love creating side hustles. So, and that's just a beloved term for entrepreneurs. Has nothing to do in terms of hustling someone out of something or out of their funds or anything like that. It has more to do with hustling and getting the work done, hustling and creating a second income, that type of thing. So I love that phrase, side hustle income. And if a person is looking for something more valuable, I should say, than just a side hustle income, then certainly that's something that we support our audience with as well. Starting a small businesses. I mean, a small business. If you think that you want to create something long term that's more along the lines of building a legacy, then this is a perfect way to do that in this AI space. I always use the example, you probably have heard me say this before, but I always use the example of creating a resume writing business. I just think that is so perfect for using AI in ChatGPT and Bard, which is a Google product, and then you have Copilot, which is a MSN product. So there are a lot of options, is where I'm going with this. And you can use lots of different tools to create additional income, and I want you to be aware of that and encourage you to create opportunities for yourself. So let's jump into some of this clip art. This is what I made before, and I'm going to take some of my art images and create some more. I love these images. I call them BFFs, best friend forever. And I love creating diversity or adding diversity into my images as well. I do focus on creating content, positive content, I should say, for primarily African American girls and teens, young adults, and even adult women. That's where I focus a lot because for so long you have the whole Black culture that has suffered from not having a lot of positive images in place to display. And so I love providing that. But if you look at these little images here, aren't they so cute? I think these are just adorable. And so this is, I thought I had this in my store. I was just looking and I didn't see it. Let me check again. This is my Etsy store. So if you are, it's just Girls in Finance. It's just as my brand name. But if you want to find some really cool items, you can certainly do that. We had our store built up really well during last year, and I'm building it back up again. And I know that some things are coming soon, like the nurses. Let me see if we have this. Yeah, I know that I believe National Nurse Day or something like that is coming up, and so I wanted to add a prompt guide for those who might want to create art related to nurses. If you have a special project that you're working on, something like that, or if you just enjoy creating a variety of different art and especially clip art. I'll help you with that today. I want to show you how I create clip art. And so I jumped in here and I'm looking at the Etsy store and now I'm all into the nurses. That's not why I came in here, but I came in just to kind of let you see what I have in here in terms of clip art. I have a few clip art items in here, and a lot of bundles. Like here for these, you have journals, notebook covers with clip art added in. And that's a really fun bundle. And then let's see, that actually might be it. That one section there. And so I don't have the girls in there. So what I might do, I'll double check and make sure that I don't have the item on Etsy, but just not showing. You can hide as items in your store, so that might be what's happening. And with that, I'm not sure. Let's see. But then here's some other clip art here. These farm animals, and not really farm animals, just cute animals, I should say. And then this group of young ladies here. That's a piece of clip art. And then another one here where there's some ladies here, another piece of clip art. And so let's see. And I have a lot of prompt guides in here too. So you can certainly take a look at the prompt guides that I have available. A different variety. A lot of them, again, are African American styles and designs. I like this one. It is a stock image. It's a stock image prompt guide. And when I say prompt guide, I'm talking about something you can use to help you create images for yourself. So you would take the prompts that I supply in these guides and use those prompts to create your own images. So that's what I'm talking about. It's a digital download item. So once you purchase, it's automatically delivered to you. And just to give you an idea, these are some of the images that are inside of the guide. Like this is I'm going to say a construction, and you will have the names of what they represent. But this one is either a construction engineer or an architect here, and it just the when I fed the prompt in, it just rendered three uh, images in this photo. And so I liked it, and I decided to keep it in there. But there's a lot of different. I want to say in this one, I probably have about 50 different images of African American women in careers. And so these are really just stock images. It says up here African American career stock images. But again, it's a prompt guide designed to help you learn to create art, generative AI art. So that's what I have there. And there's just so many others. Let me look and see what else we got in here that might be helpful to you. I specifically created one prompt guide to help with two things. This one has more to do with art styles and illustrations. There's so many. There's probably, oh my goodness, I probably say over 1,000, and there actually probably are, but the point I'm making is that there's just a whole lot of different art styles that you can use as you create art. You can specify what type of style you want to use and incorporate it. So everything from expressionism, I should say, realism, to cartoon, and so much more pop art. There's just, oh my goodness, so many different uh, ways that you can illustrate different art forms. And I love this image here. This is an expressive image, I believe, if I recall correct. And then this one was more watercolor, but just very different looks showcasing African American women or young girls. And so then let's see what else we have here. Going to go back and look at the front screen. Have this one that illustrates skin and hair, and I have a whole lot of different unique styles. And basically, it just gives you words so that you know what to say in order to create the skin tone and hair of African American women. So if that's something that you need help with, it is right here for you, illustrating skin and hair of African American women. It's just a generative AI prompt guide for beginners. And just some more samples in here so you can see it has a wide variety of different images. And again, this is at on Etsy, and my shop name is Girls in Finance. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at some other information. I wanted to focus on clip art, so we'll do that. Okay, and let me get out of some of the stuff that I have here. Let's see. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I hope I didn't mess up. No, I think we're good. Okay, and so then let's go right here. And to keep things simple, I'm just going to copy this. I'm going to go ahead and copy this existing file, and we'll use this background. I like this pink. It shows pretty well. It's not too light, and it's a, a, a good a good color. It's not too light, not too dark of a pink. So we're going to copy this image here. Just wanted to show you how. Try to keep things simple for yourself. Don't create a new template every time unless you're doing something different. I certainly try my best to make things because a lot of times I'm creating a lot of content at one time. So I'm going to go ahead and go here, and let's look at some of the cute images that we have here. And I will likely pull some of these over. I'm going to start the process just to give you an idea. You can see up here that this is a copy, so it's not the original. And I'm just going to say spring clip art, something like that. Okay, let's see. I keep the names of things real simple as well. Okay, I'm just going to say spring clip art. Okay. And so I'm going to remove these young ladies here because, again, I already have the original file for them. And I'm going to pull this over here. I'm trying to decide. I thought I liked this image on the end, but she is kind of cut off. So I might not use this larger feature here. I was going to make a piece of clip out of that one. But trying to see if I can do something with this. I could. I'm gonna just see though. I think I want to try something else. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Okay, I like this. Yeah, I want to make sure that that it looks pretty distinct. I like these. This is cute. I'm looking for a real distinct expression. I like the outfits, but let's keep looking. Let's just see if we have something else that we can use. I'd really like to have a more expressive face. That's what I'm going for. Okay, like this. I like this. Okay, so we have three girls here. You can use these in any number of ways, but again, for the project that I'm doing tonight, I'm going to use them as clip art, and I'm going to first, I'm going to think if I want to erase right away. I think so. Okay, I'm going to keep the girl in the center since she's not cut off at all. And there are ways that you could kind of, you have magic expand if you ever want to expand an image. But if once I do that, then I've got to to copy it, download it and pull it back up. And that's fine when I have some time, but for this project, I want to keep things simple. So I am going to first just go ahead and erase two, two of the young ladies here because I like the outfits, but I just can't use them this time around. Yep, I don't. She's cut off, so it's easier for me to use the one in the middle that's not cut off. And so I'm going to roll with that one today. Okay. And so then we'll let it go ahead and take that one off, and then we'll remove the other one. You see how it automatic removes it? And this is the magic eraser if you're wondering what am I doing. Okay, how am I removing this stuff? Yep, so this is it. Okay, and then we're going to get out of this. Let's go back and just going to hit the arrow to go back out of this. You see how it is erased the other two images? And then I'm going to use, I think, magic grab. I want to grab the remaining image and see if we can make some clip art out of that image. So I'm going to click on the space on the back and all I did was click on it and hit the delete button, and it got rid of that. And so now we're left with the one image, and I love, 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 love this image. If you wanted to, if you don't want to keep the shoes and all of that, you can make her a little bit larger and do something like that. But I think for the purpose of this, I'm going to keep the shoes. And let's see. And it's about as large as I'm going to be able to get it. And it would have been nice if I had kept two of the images maybe from this image. That's okay. That's something for you to decide of what you like best. And so then what we'll do, I think if I want to, yeah, let's go ahead. We're going to duplicate her. And so to duplicate her, you see how this little page up here, just like two sheets, that indicates, oh, no, 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 that's not what I wanted. I wanted to duplicate the image itself. So down here is where I want to go. You see, after I clicked on it, this highlighted this little box down here with, again, the duplication. All I did was click it, and now I'm moving it over. And so now I have the two images, and I'm going to outline this one. So in order to outline it, I'm going to go back into edit photo. I'm going to go down, and we will click on shadow, and then you see where it says outline here. So I'm going to go ahead and outline her. You see how when I hit outline, it put a black bold image around that, and so you can increase it if you want a little bit. We'll increase it a little bit. And then for mine, a lot of times I will use a white outline. So I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to change the color, take it up here to white. I like that. That's looking good. Okay. And so now let's see, I really can't make it much larger here, and that's okay. It's about, and so makes it real easy if you wanted to cut this out for some reason, and you could make that bold line around, highlighting her or around her body, or around the entire image itself. You can make it thicker if you want to. That's all right. But this is really how I create clip art. And so then all I have to do is really take these and figure out what I'm going to do with them, how I'm going to sell them. These will probably end up on Etsy. I will do more than one, more than likely. I'm going to take this one and remove it. and see if there's a different one. What else do we have here? Do you see something you like? Okay, oh, I like these. Okay, they look very nice. And so, again, you can see we have three images and two different shoe styles, and kind of like that. Yeah, so with this, I would have to decide, do I keep all three? Do I let one go? Since we're doing clip art, I probably would eliminate one of them. So what do you guys think? I'm thinking I like this one on the end because it shows her without the like a sweater overlay or whatever this is that she's wearing. But it looks like it's a jumpsuit too. Just looks like two different jumpsuit styles. And so I'm sorry, the one on the left, you gotta go because I'm liking the middle and the one on the right. So what we're gonna do is go up here and edit this photo, and we're going to just do a magic erase to get rid of this one image here. When I'm doing something like this, I usually will make my eraser pretty big because I have space to not interrupt the other models, and so model images I should say. And then when we come up here, okay, so that's going to get rid of that, and it leaves the two images. I'm going to close this out because I'm finished. I want to keep both of these other images, and we're going to use magic grab again and let it allow us to grab those two images out of this. And so once it's done, you can do something like that, or you could have just clicked on the background image that was left and remove that. I really like these. They look pretty well. And so then let's see, now I have two images. I'm not sure I've tried this before with two images, but let's scroll down and see what we get when we create our outline. Okay, that worked perfectly. And so I'm going to make the outline a little bit larger, something like that. Let's see what it does. And we'll scroll down again, and we're going to put her in white. Okay, yeah, it shows up in white. I was concerned and worried because they're wearing white. Would it show up? But it does. It highlights it very well. And so now what I need to do, ooh, I forgot to copy my image, didn't I? I forgot to put two, and it's okay. Yeah, I can even either add it over here again. That's one way of doing it, or I actually might be able to duplicate it here and see if I can go backwards. I'm not sure that it's going to let me do that though. But let's edit the image and just see. We will learn together here and go down to where it says shadows, and then the size of the, let's see if it, yeah, it completely got rid of it. We took it all the way back down and got rid of the outline behind it. So we don't have to worry about that. It's gone. And so now you have the actual digital image, and then you have the actual clip art representation of the same image. I like both of these. I think they look very nice. And you would essentially just keep going on and continuing the process until you have everything that you need. I'm going to work on a clip art package, but I wanted to again show you how this is done. And I hope this has been helpful. It has been fun hanging out with you a little bit. Let's look at one more. And I'm going to delete all of these. I'm going to remove them, I should say. And then if there's anything left at the end, I will delete from the previous. Ooh, these are nice. I like these. What do you all think? What I'm thinking with these is that I will do two and two again. Pretty much the whole body is showing on both of them. So I probably, same way that, let's go back to the other two. The same way that I broke those out, I would break these out as well. So this would not be all on one, not on one page here. I would take two off of here and then take the other two to the next page. Oh my goodness, what is she wearing? Looks like maybe a half jacket or something, but it's still cute. It's so cute. I would keep that. But yeah, so that's all. I just wanted to show you how we do the clip art and let you get some idea. I'm gonna put some of this in my shop. You are welcome to check it out again. That's Girls and Finance on Etsy. And it's been fun hanging out with you. This is Kay White with the trademark brand Girls and Finance. Have fun. Take care. And it's the weekend, so enjoy the weekend and get some work done. I want to see you start creating content and creating your own art, using ChatGPT, DALL-E 3, and creating art and using GPTs to help you create art. In fact, before we go, let me do one more thing. I often share with you. Well, the last couple of times I've been talking about GPTs and sharing with you what I'm doing in terms of the GPT that I use. And I use a lot of them that have been created, I should say, by Misha Bays Moore's Cocoa Twins. And in fact, I think what I will do this time around is leave a link in the description. So if you want to check out her custom GPTs for creating art, you can do so. And I'm going to look real quick and see. This is actually one of her new GPTs to create art. It's called the Cocoa Twins New Day Pro Prompt Pro. And I've been playing around with it earlier today and got some beautiful, beautiful spring images. Oh, weren't they cute? And so I'm going to show you an example. Basically, this is why I love GPTs, because if they're created really well, and I'm going to share more of my own GPTs, and I'm learning from the best from Misha Bazemore. But if you really use them to their fullest extent, you don't have to really create prompts anymore in order to get art. We started out just creating prompts and writing our own prompts or buying prompt guides. Instead, you can create a GPT and create your own, or you can do like I'm doing right now, use one created by someone else. It's just a fun thing to do. I love it. And so I'm going to go back up here and show you how I started out. Basically, it just told me to tap here to create a new day image, and I did. And the image just came out here, first beautiful image. And then I told the GPT, and again, this is a custom GPT. You can find it in Chat GPTs. You won't find this one. Let me back up. You can find some custom GPTs inside of Chat GPT's GPT store, but you won't find this particular one. It is a paid custom GPT, but you can access it. And I will leave the link so that you can access her whole Dial Bot, which is a collection of GPTs. And it is so cool. I save a lot of time using her GPTs. And so if I scroll down, simply all I did here, I said, she's beautiful, create a new variation of this. And the GPT did that for me, said, here's a new variation, and came up with this image. Isn't it pretty? And then for the next one, I said, please create a new variation of this. And it created another one. I love these. I just love the fun colors. I think they're beautiful. And so let's try this again. I'm going to say, please create another variation. Thanks. And once, especially with well-developed GPTs, you don't have to say so much. You can just tell it to recreate. I love that. Save a lot of work. And you can, as you go through the process and get as many images as you want, if there's something you don't like, you don't have to use it. And if you want to make some suggestions or changes and ask it, the GPT, to do something a little bit different, you can do that as well. That's the beauty of having a custom GPT to kind of guide you. Ooh, look at that. Very cute. Now, this makes me think that I need to create more images like this and create a wedding, some type of, I'm going to say, wedding prompt book. I like this. This is nice. Okay. And first, I'm going to say here, please create new variation of this, and I'm gonna see what it gives me. And if again, if it doesn't give me exactly what I want, then I'll give it more direction. But I think it's gonna give me what I want, and I like that. I'm just waiting for it to come up. Oh, look at this. So it did change the color of the image in this case. It's still beautiful images. And so what I'm going to try, I'm going to see, I'm going to say, I love this. I say, I love this. However, I would like to stick with, and I don't know if it recognizes what stick with means, but I'm going to use it and just test it. Okay, I love this. However, I would like to stick with the model wearing white or shades of white, I should say, because it can be a little beige, I guess, a little shades of white. I would like more similar to the previous image. I want to reflect wedding gowns, something like that. Let's see if this works. We're just testing it out together. How about that? Let's see. And it takes just a little bit of time for the art to be rendered, and that is all right. I just love working with custom GPTs. Ooh. Now, I gotta give this an extremely high rating because that's just gorgeous. Now, this is making me want to create a prompt book, and I think I will. And when I start putting the book together, let's just click on it and see what it gives us in terms of, yeah, it's giving us the actual prompt here. Okay, well, I tell you what, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So you'll probably see this one in my store as well. Oh, I got a lot of work to do, don't I? I love it. I love it. I love it. It's so much fun. And so I will plan to continue with this and create an actual prompt book with some of these wedding images in there. Oh, I think these are so cute, 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 cute. Okay. All right, you guys, it's been fun. It's been Kay White with Girls in Finance. Take care. I hope you're learning something. But the more important thing is I hope you are putting it to use. All right, take care. Bye.